Oh, wait, he's here.
Yo.
Yo, dude,
Yo.
what was that finish? Do you have cameras? Can you do your camera?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Zeta Center, what was that finish? What was going through your head when that game came to a finish? What the fuck?
Dude, I didn't even know I was behind. Like, all of a sudden, I was just like, wait a second, holy shit, I'm really far behind. I'm like, he has like 7 bases and like 80 probes. Oh my god.
That was the craziest finish. We were talking a little bit about this on stream, and I know I've brought it up in the past, but are you aware that every time we've ever cast you on Van Nuys Research Station, you win?
Really?
Like, you've been down versus Hearthstone, you've been down versus people, but when it comes to Van Nuys, you always win on that map. It's your map, buddy.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think I just got really lucky this game. I don't know how far down I was exactly, but it felt like a shit ton. And then, like, I was so happy when he stormed his own probes.
Oh my god!
I was like, oh man, he has no economy left. And then I get to his third base, and I'm like, holy crap, he's still full saturation here. Oh god.
Dude,
crazy.
The best part for us is when he put the question mark, because we're like, what, do you think Zeta started killed all your probes with 3 Marines? Like, what do you think happened there?
Oh my god.
If there was one,
insane.
okay, 2 points in that game I want from your point of view, okay? Mm-hmm. 1, when was the turning point where you realized you were in trouble? And then 2, when was the point where you said, fuck it, I think I can still win this?
Like, I didn't realize until he came to my third base, and he had, like, a bunch of Templar and Zealots. But then, like, I was like, wait, how does he have so much stuff? And then I was like, but I 3-3 versus 1-1, so I should be fine. But then I was like, holy crap, Storms are so good. And then I'm just like, I think I lost. So I'm back on my main base, and then I'm so lucky I got my third down at the gold. So that gave me, like, pretty much the economy to win the game. And then when I was 3-3, I was just thinking, like, okay, if I just take care of that fourth base, then I'll be fine. Because I thought, like, he was basically mining out on his third base. I thought, like, as long as I deny the fourth base, then I'll be okay. So I go to the fourth base, I kill it, and I'm like, oh man, I won this game. That's what I was thinking. But then I like go to his third base, and I'm like, holy shit, there's so much here. I lost. And then I'm like, wait, but Terran, I won. Yeah.
that epic showdown at the end too, like the Archon, the Storm, a couple of Stalkers versus what was like a handful of ragtag units out of you. Man, well, first off, congratulations. It's our first ever event run, the Aiur Chef. I haven't prepped you for this or anything, just curiosity. How did you feel about the format? Was it enjoyable for you as the player?
Yeah, it was really cool. I think the new challenge thing, the spicy ingredient, whatever, was really interesting. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought outside, like, the first thing I thought was like, all right, there's rocks. He can't come to my side of the map. I'm gonna proxy Banshee, right? And then I'm like, wait a second, but Protoss has all these things that are good against proxy Banshee. And so second game, I was just like, okay. And the worst part is you can't scout with the rocks thing. Like, you know, it's a different spicy ingredient every time. But this specific scenario, I couldn't scout him. So I had to build a bunker every single time next to my CC because I thought they were going to proxy Stargate me. And then I also went, like, an early 2 racks instead of my, like, a usual 1 racks. Because I was like, okay, if you proxy Stargates me, I want to have extra Marines. And then I can send those extra Marines to kill the rocks. So I don't know. I liked it because I was able to think creatively.
Yeah, I showed you guys what the intros or what the ingredient was going to be, like, as we got live, and I know you and Puck had about 30 seconds to watch the video yourself and take a quick look before playing. Puck, though, I don't know if you know this, he still tried to Nexus first, and when that didn't work, he went to the gold, so he had to throw down a Gateway 2 gases and was floating 400 minerals, like, and that's the game you lost.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game, dude. Holy crap.
But no, you know what? It doesn't matter because you brought it back in the best of 7, man. It wasn't the 4-0 or the 4-1. You still got it 4-2. And
yeah. It's really hard to play against, like, somebody that plays against the style because, like, sometimes you just, like, crush it, you know? And then other times, like, it just completely catches you off guard. Like, on Deadwing, I didn't expect the 2-base Colossus all in at all. And then game 3, I was just playing really safe because I thought he was going to all in me. But then it was like, oh, wait, he's just playing a standard macro game. So then I was just like, oh, crap, I need to go back to, you know, regular style. So, yeah, I think it's really hard to play, like, against Protoss that play, like, the Hitman style, where they just, like, all in every game. And then randomly throw in macro builds.
Well, let me ask you, what would you gauge as your best matchup right now? Like, personally?
I think I'm pretty even in all 3. Maybe TVT's a little bit worse, but I think TVP and TVZ are okay for me right now. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think about this coming up with new, future weeks to come? Do you really get worried about is someone going to pick you, or were you sitting there looking at the brackets at the semifinals, wondering who would make it? I mean, or was it just pretty much you sat down and said, "All right, best of 7 time. Who am I playing?"
No, man, I want to get to the point where like nobody ever picks me, and then I never have to play in this because everybody's too afraid to
The
pick me.
scare.
That's, like, no, I'm happy. Like, you could keep picking me, and I'll just keep knocking you down. But yeah,
Nice.
that's what I hope to do when I never get picked for like 8 weeks in a row. That'd be the dream.
Well, I told you, man. My dream team, Xenosetter, 5 times, ladies and gentlemen. He's a badass. Thank you for participating in this. Thank you for being our first champion, I guess, too. Like, I'm glad it was the defense, like on the home front, so to speak. I'll make sure to contact you a little bit later about getting you paid up. Do you have any final words before we take off? I mean, it's the end of the cast, pretty much. So, shout outs to your Twitter or stream or whatever you want. Go! It's all you.
First, I'd really like to thank Base Trade TV, Zombie Grub, and Rifkin for letting me be the Terran host. It was a lot of fun, and I hope like everybody enjoyed the games. I think this time around the games were really good, especially that last one. And yeah, if you want to see more of my style of play, I also do a lot of commentary on my stream. You can follow me at twitter.com or at egzeno on twitter.com and twitch.tv/egzeno. And yeah, once again, thank you so much, Base Trade, for hosting this.
Hey, man, it was a lot of fun. I was glad to have you. Are you planning to stream at all tonight, or?
No, I have school tomorrow.
Okay, I figured.
So.
Well, I just noticed one of our other Aiur chefs, Puck, is currently streaming, so we'll probably take the broadcast down and go host him. So again, Xenosaur, thank you. Before you go, actually, one last thing. Can you imagine how bad Hunter feels? That game he played versus Spear in the finals to qualify, and then that final match versus you? Like.
Oh, yeah, I watched the Spear game. That was even more insane. Like, the force fields were freaking insane to win that series. I don't know. And he was ahead 100 supply, and then like all of a sudden I look back and it's 40 supply versus 40 supply, and like there's banshees running around the map. It was, I don't know, man. The games today were freaking weird.
They were fun though. They were scrappy. I love North America for that reason alone. But again, thank you, Xenosaur. Take care. We're gonna go wrap up our stream and say our goodbyes. So I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good night.
Okay. Yep. You too. Bye.
All right. So Zymergrub's camera's all mucked up.